The BrewingHer girls are back again for an exciting season 3. Get ready for a season packed with fun moments that will keep you smiling.
Oh wait, so they still have to approve you? Are you for real?
Yeah, you have to go for a
I
checkup.
pity all the men. No. I'm so sorry. This is me advocating for them here.
Insightful conversations that make you think.
I feel like
Gabriella.
I'm serious.
You are
You can still be a friend
Well, that's the thing. I'm saying honestly.
after the relationship.
Best friend.
Educational takeaways to help you grow.
So there's a difference between periodic and regular.
Okay, so the allowance is steady.
It's no.
That one is
What I
steady.
mean by periodic and regular is
And inspiring stories to ignite your passion.
I looked like a shadow of myself.
Yeah.
And it got so bad that I didn't cry, if you notice. Can love change a woman better?
Bang, bang, bang.
There's a one time, I cannot control my anger. She pushed me to the extreme, to the wall. I give her one slap. I will never do it again. I never did. You know how some people will say that a man can only change for the woman he loves?
Hey!
First of all, are you their father and mother, number one?
The fact that you can beat me, whether it's by mistake or by psychological or by experience or whatever, you can't beat me regardless. It's never gonna change.
Hey, if you get
Because-
that sign in the relationship,
Yes.
oh no.
Even if you now become more gentle as the woman, because some people will come from the aspect of, oh, the woman too should be less blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Because some women have sharp mouths, right?
And the woman is like, no, I'm leaving. You're gonna do this again, da until you fix your anger issues. And he goes ahead, do therapy, make sure that he's a better man. Yeah, I will run. But
No, aside from even why didn't you leave,
God.
they even still blame her for the husband beating her.
what did you do to
What
him?
did you do?
You know,
what was
your
your offense?
Your mouth is running
Your mouth
too
is
much.
running too much. Right?
What
yeah.
did you say to him? You pushed
Yeah.
him to the wall.
I
Our
have
society,
not-
yes, they need to do better when it comes to that.
If you are in that situation as a woman, right? Please sleep with one eye open. That's all I can say.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome.
We are back. Hey. Guess what, guys? It is season
3, y'all. Oh my goodness. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
We are shooting our first ever video for season 3 today.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
We've come a long way.
It's like yesterday.
I'm
oh.
proud of us.
I'm so happy.
We didn't give up.
This is one achievement, actually. It's been 3 years? Because we kind of do it every year
Yeah.
around, right? That's how it's been.
Bruh.
That's crazy. Oh. Omo, this is your sign that if you want to start anything, start it.
You can do it.
Don't wait for any reason. Just start. But
Yep.
yeah, so far so good. You guys, how have you guys been? Hope you guys have been beautiful. And you're still remaining with us, in this journey. This is our
We
third year round.
appreciate you. It's your favorite girls. My name is. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is
For some of you that have not
that
have
are
not
new.
heard, yeah.
I am Gabriella Akimboye, and this is
Kevin John, your special girl, of course.
your favorite girl.
Yes, and this is your BrewingHer girls, you guys. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go subscribe. This is a new year. This is a better year. So this is not the
Like-
year we're going to be slacking for anybody.
Exactly.
In 2022 that we talked about? Was it 2022 or 2020? I can't remember dates now. But there was one year that we're like, we won't grieve for anybody or whatever. That was
I
like
think
the
that was
mantra.
last year.
Was that last year? Oh,
no
wow.
grief for anybody.
Yes, I think we should bring that back. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about some things that we should bring into 2025 and some things that should die in 2024. So I think this one is one good thing that should come into 2024. Don't grieve for
subscribe.
anybody.
Don't grieve for anybody. Subscribe now.
Yes, please go subscribe. We have tons of you guys that have obviously enjoyed our content, and you guys have remained favorite
faithful.
viewers. So we want you guys to not just be viewers, we want you to be subscribers as well.
Yes,
and
please.
also turn on your notification buttons so that as we drop like this, you guys will just
Get
know
not-
that
yeah,
hey, your
like,
girls are back.
We're back.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, Gabby, tell us some of the things that should die in 2024.
Okay, first question I should ask you one. Is it like in general or just anything?
Yeah. Anything that you think that, oh, this is, I beg, overrated. Let's kill it.
Okay, for me, let me see. You know when you don't blend your lip liner and it's just that sharp line?
Just talk to me directly. What's this? Excuse you.
No, you don't do it.
I feel like sometimes I do.
Really? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen you. Because I see some, especially when they use a really dark color like black.
My
love blended.
Yes. I get that. But I thought that was something that was trendy.
No,
in
it looks very
2024.
ratchet.
So you should die. Please don't do it.
Let it go.
But you still want us to use lip liner.
Oh yes, definitely. As a
Just
black woman,
blend
you have
it.
to use lip like
Right.
you
I
have
think
to. But
it
just
gives
blend
a little.
it.
It gives a different
Like
to your lip, right?
Yeah, just please, Ejo.
Yeah.
Let's drop it.
Yeah. What about something that should come back into 2025?
Something that should come back.
I should come. Yeah.
I think one thing that I want to come back is like, I don't know what it's called. Like, when your heels is not like pretty long, like 6 inches. Like, those
kitten heels?
vintage shoes.
Yes.
And yeah, I want that to come. I want more of it.
You want more of kitten heels?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I do.
love
Because I
kitten
like
heels
it. It's
too,
very
yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It's classy.
And
it gives
for
old
some
money
reason-
vibe.
Yes, I was going to say, for some reason, it gives a different vibe to
Yeah.
it, right? And honestly, I think I see more Gen Zs wearing it now, Seth, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the older...
I don't think it's a matter of, we're older, so you just don't want to wear heels. I think Gen Z's young girls actually rock it differently now. Like, they wear their kitten heels and it still looks good. So, yeah, they should bring it back.
What about you?
Trying to think, what do I want for us to bring back into 2024?
No, what would you want to stop first in 2025? Like, should not come into 2025.
What should not come into 2024?
Yeah.
I be 2025. I know, I'm still stuck. I'm still stuck in the past, y'all. But no, what should not come into 2025? I would say long nails. Long, what's it called?
The
What's
one
that
I
thing
hate?
called? What's acrylic?
Acrylics. The one I hate
Long
the
acrylic
most
nails.
is the very pointy,
Yes.
long one. Oh, come on.
Yes, I see a lot of celebrities do it. I see a lot of girls do it. I don't know. To me, I find it. Is it ratchet? I should call it. It's a little classist to me. I love doing acrylic nails and doing all this stuff, but like, there's no point for it to be too long, excessively long for me. Please let that fashion die in 2024. I beg, and let's bring in classy, normal length kind of like nails.
Yeah.
What should come into 2025?
I think comfy clothes too should come back.
Yes,
Like,
anything comfy, honestly.
anything. Like, we don't always have to tight your body.
Yeah.
You know what I want us to drop? Tell us in Nigeria, please. We don't want pad again.
I feel like this one should have died in 2019. We don't want.
Please don't pad us
We
anymore.
don't want anymore. One thing though that I would say I want to bring into 2025 is this natural look makeup that girls do these days.
yeah.
Like this gluey, just they have makeup on, but
Like
it's
the
not
makeup,
really.
no makeup
Yes,
look.
makeup, no makeup look. Please continue to bring that into every year. I think that
But
is so dope.
sometimes you just want a little pop,
I know, but like if it's done well, it's really flawless. It's really classy to me. I
Yeah.
really like that. Do you have makeup on? Oh yeah, you do. That's not your flawless skin, but you did it good. I think that one
Yeah.
should enter. Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
All right, so tell us some of your activities. What happened?
Wait, I don't
Come
know.
on, don't have hypertension like
this one,
this.
they give me hypertension. Windows skip, Windows whip, Windows that hairline, Windows skip, Windows. What that hair?
What's
Nigerian
Windows skip?
hairline.
What's
the
that?
Nigerian wig hairline. What's it called? Windows speak.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know the Nigerian hairline that this place will be like in front, and then there'll be space here, and then there'll be this.
I probably have said it, but I just don't know the name. What happened? You want it or you
It
don't
should
want
go.
it? Okay, we'll
go.
find a picture and insert it somewhere
You people
in
look
this
like
place.
there's this cartoon character. You people look like no.
It's Windows.
Windows.
Speak?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
They should stop it. Please.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
getting ridiculous.
But you still want baby hair though.
Not really.
You don't want baby hair
I'm
anymore.
not really
I remember
a fan.
you loved baby hair.
That was when 2020.
Yeah, no, that's died.
Now
It
I'm
should
like,
remain in the past.
Yeah, please. Let's leave it there.
Oh my
Because
god.
some baby hair those days.
Yeah, I feel like hair installation has taken a different turn, you know, this past few years. And
Yeah.
like it's been so just better. It's
Yeah,
just
people
way
don't
better.
even really do. Like when I see wigs with baby hair, I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, but I still like it. I had baby hair for my wedding. my post-wedding photos.
Yeah.
So now you
That
can't.
was
I
then,
can't take it
now.
out. That was when. So that was just like 2 years ago.
You said think about it.
I can't. Okay, well, I guess you're right. Keep your
Exactly.
baby hair, but please,
Please,
let it be
even
nice.
I'm not even saying they should not do baby hair, but like don't make it. You know how like it's
The
already
one that will
covering.
Yes,
your
I've
eyebrow.
always,
Come
I've
on.
always hated that one. Like, why should he go all the way to your eyebrows? You're right. You're right.
Don't do that, please.
Okay,
Thanks.
so enough of the things that should die. If you guys have more things that should die in 2024,
Please put it in the comment.
put it in the comment. And things that should come into 2025, bring it. Let's see. And we'll deliberate if we should actually keep them or not.
Or not.
All right, so let's talk about the holiday. What did you do this holiday? Give us a recap. Any fun thing? Oh God, you always eat food though. That's one thing. What is let's talk about it in this sense. What is one thing that you really enjoyed this holiday?
This holiday, I think having guests at home and then spending Christmas with my dad, because my dad is usually not around. So like having my dad around for Christmas, not being in Nigeria working, and that I enjoyed it.
I think it's really dope that your dad, takes out time to come and just stay here with you guys for months. I think it's really dope. My parents do that too. My mom does that more. So we're still begging my father to be on that train now.
I think it's harder for men.
Oh yeah, my dad would never be here for more than 2 weeks.
It's harder for men.
So we are begging him to see if he can.
Yeah, and I had guests around for Christmas. It was really, 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 really fun. Especially for my kids. Like they were having a blast.
Yeah. I think holidays are better with family, with people, definitely, with people. Me, one thing I enjoyed was cooking, even though this is so not me.
You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it. I cooked a lot this
I'm
Christmas.
shocked, yeah.
I cooked a lot, even though my body felt it. But like,
I'm shocked that you actually say, because this girl.
Yes, I know.
Even like this cooking can literally stress her out.
Yeah, no, even mentally thinking about, I have to cook. I'm stressed. But
That's
like this Christmas, we had plans. Like my husband, our family, people in the house for Christmas, we had like a list of things we wanted to eat, because we've not had them in the whole year.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's just, since that we have a holiday, let's try to make them. And we were able to make all the food. So I remember
I was on a FaceTime call with you where you were making, it's not beggary.
I made beggary for the first time.
Yeah, she was like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this.
Yes. I did not know what I entered into until I started.
Oh my God.
And it turned out well.
Yeah.
I was so proud. I was so proud.
She cook beggary for me next time.
I don't know.
I'll just tell Kunle that your wife needs to make me some
I
beggary.
don't know. I don't know.
As by your sister.
Bruh, it's actually not as hard. The only hard part is peeling the beans. But there are pre-peeled beans that you can just get.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm interested in all of that.
Okay. But yeah, I enjoyed that. That was one fun thing that happened. And obviously, spending it with family as well. Like, I think this year we did like wrapping gift, open gift or whatever they call unboxing, whatever.
Yeah.
That was so cool too. It was so fun. Like, especially for my nephew, we got him a lot of gifts. And I think this is his first Christmas being aware of Christmas.
Of Christmas, yeah.
So when we were opening gifts under the tree, and he would just like, another gift for me? Another gift for it just melted my heart. Like I was just like,
but
okay.
he's adorable though.
Yeah, like this I'm just amazed watching him grow.
He's so adorable.
I'm
like the other day I
happy.
was watching the wedding video. I was trying to show Taiwo something, and then I saw him. I was like,
Taiwo is my brother-in-law, right? That's who we're talking about.
No, Taiwo. The other Taiwo, the one that came over.
We have a lot of
Taiwos.
So we have to be identifying them. Yes, okay. So that Taiwo.
Okay. So I was showing her something, and then I was like, look at him.
It was younger.
I know, he was so tight.
It was
look
younger.
at him now, like running all over the place. That's so cute.
I know what's cute. These days, when we watch the video together, he would point to himself on the TV and say, "That's JT." I'm like, this is cute.
It's so cute.
But it was fun. All of this was good until we had to go back to reality and start life. But it is what it is.
It is.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that we plan to do for BrewingHer this year. I know we talked about it before we closed off from our last episode, last season, but like still, let's just reiterate some of the things that we have in store for you guys, some of the goodies that we plan to give them.
I know we have a lot of juicy topics.
Yes,
That one
so
I can tell you for free.
Always.
Yeah, and I think we're bringing more guests this time.
You know, I'm more excited about that than anything else.
Really?
Yeah, I think this season is the season that we've pre-packed guests.
Yeah, we have a
most.
lot, like a
Yeah.
lot of guests.
Yeah, and I can't wait because the people too are very like
Don't
okay.
do that.
You guys are in for a good time. That's what I'll say. This season 3 is going to be good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Me too.
What else do we have planned? I feel like that's like the major thing. We want to be more engaging with you guys in like the topics that we talk about and bringing these people, because we took a while to like actually pre-select these people.
Yeah.
And we're like, this person has to be the person for this topic.
Literally.
So,
And then there was a time that we had like 2 people for one topic, and we're literally trying to think,
Yes.
who is going to talk about this better? Is it this person or this person?
Yes.
So,
Imagine the scenarios we're giving. No, this person will be like this. This
I
person
know.
will not be like this. Yeah.
You know, there's one topic, right? I'm sorry, guys, I can't say it.
Don't give them spoilers. Oh.
I'm not. I
Uh-huh.
promise. There's one topic that I remember we're trying to think, should we make it a boy talk about it or a girl talk about
Yes.
it? Remember that topic,
Oh,
right?
gosh.
And the person we chose,
It's perfect. I know.
You have it.
I had my reservation. Because I was like, this topic with a guy, well, I guess spoilers. It's good. This topic is going to be a guy. You guys will see the topic later.
Yeah.
But it was a struggle for me to
Yep.
accept at the beginning. Like,
but from like the moment I thought about that person, I was
you
like,
already knew. You already saw it. Like, this is going to be
I was
perfect.
like, yes,
Yeah.
he's the perfect person.
Yeah. I'm warming up to the idea now. So.
You'll be fine. You already said yes, though, so.
I think it will be good. I think it will be good. But yes, you guys, so those are our plans for 2025. You guys are in for a good time, like we said before. So
Hey.
continue to stick to this channel. Continue to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, we'll say it again. I feel like that's our year resolution.
Yes, that's our new, exactly. We'll tell you guys to subscribe multiple times in the video.
We should be singing it to you guys now. So yes, subscribe if
What
you
if we
haven't
write
subscribed.
like a theme song about subscription?
Subscribe. Hey, subscribe. You better subscribe. Rap for them.
Let's not do that.
But no, the whole point is for you guys to subscribe to the channel. Don't just watch. It's for free. And also follow us on our social media so that you guys can also be into the planning even before we come here to
and
YouTube.
yeah. You know, let me tell you something. I don't think I've told you yet. But somebody told me recently, and the person was like, you and Kemi's combination,
It's a duo you
It's
never
just
thought
so
you needed,
good.
right? I know.
I was like,
whoever that is, thank you. Who told you that?
Auntie Mo.
Yeah. So cool.
I was like,
I'm so
Thank you.
cool. Yeah,
Thank
I
you very
know.
much, ma.
It's a duo you never thought you needed, but you need it.
yep.
You need it.
And we're here.
Yes.
Just
and
for you
we're
guys.
always gonna be here for you guys, you guys. But yeah, that's fun. I'm excited about this new year, Sha.
Me too.
So, all right, let's go into our vavavoom again as we begin this new year. Our very first topic, you guys, is going to be another juicy topic, obviously, because all we do here is beboru.
I don't do beboru with you.
What do you mean?
I don't
all we
do
do
that.
here is beboru. In fact,
don't
you know,
do-
you know one thing I really like. One of our viewers, they always say it because we see them in person. They say one of the cool things that they enjoy on our podcast. They go to our podcast because I miss it. Is your Yoruba when you are doing sofo. Because you switch when you are doing sofo to speak Yoruba, and your Yoruba is so funny. Yeah. So
Wow.
we do sofo on this
If
channel.
you share sofo,
Eh,
I don't do it. To why?
you
I
just
don't. I don't sofo.
Okay.
I sew. But before it's not there.
I cannot. But okay, so what's our topic for today, Gabby? What are we going to talk about? What are we launching with?
Our topic for today, don't people, if you don't feel offended, well, go ahead.
No, I don't think it's offensive. I think it's something important for us to talk about.
Yeah, but some people like
Yes. And before we actually get into that, I know that a couple of you guys have commented or said something, one thing or the other, about us talking more about women and like the thing that will help this women, get brewed, if I can use that word, right? We have already coined the word, so yes. But yeah, so this season as well, we're going to be doing as much as possible to talk about women. I know we tend to talk more about life in general because we don't only want to just tend to the women aspect of things. There are men too that need all this advice. But I think all of our topics, we always kind of bring it back to like how it would help women in a way. So, but yeah, so watch out for that as well this new season. So, hence our first topic of the season. So tell us, what's our topic?
Can love change a woman bitter?
Bang bang bang. Ha. I don't know. I mean, well, let me reserve my reservation. Reserve my comments.
No, don't reserve so.
Do you think so? Do you think
do
love
you think
can
so? Yeah.
change a woman beater?
Do you think so?
My opinion is no.
Why?
Because a woman beater is a woman beater forever.
Says who? In what dictionary?
In my dictionary. My own dictionary.
Don't you think that, honestly, I don't
Wait,
think
first
so.
of all, what's your opinion?
I was trying to be on the other side.
Devil's advocate.
I was trying to be on the other, but I thought about it. Okay, let me be on the other side. I think so.
Be honest, though.
To be honest, I don't think so. But being on the other side, I think so. In the sense that, you know how some people will say that a man can only change for the woman he loves.
Hey, so you think a woman beater can change?
For the woman he loves.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm
But the
sorry.
woman he loves, he probably
So
can.
the other women he's been beating,
He didn't love
he
them.
hated them.
Because if you love her, you will not beat her.
Okay, so but this new person that he loves now, you think can then change him to not beat her anymore?
Probably.
Yeah, I think you should run. No, if you've heard the history, any hint that this guy used to beat somebody,
Run, no.
To me, because it feels like, well, an alcoholic can change, right? They can go years being sober and they can be disciplined and all that. So I guess I can't really compare that, but I would still be able to compare because even an alcoholic,
I think
it's hard for them to remain
I think you should
sober.
use cheating to
Yes,
compare.
yes, okay, well,
Yeah.
well, a cheater too, or be a cheat,
Yeah.
can still say, oh, for the right person, I won't cheat.
I would
so
cheat.
what are we talking
Talking
about?
about.
But to me, I think that, from my opinion, I think that if a man has it in them to beat a woman, I don't care how loving
He is.
or how in love he is with this new person, that trait will just suddenly
Disappear.
in him. Because there's a trait before.
Yeah.
And there was one podcast I watched about growth or money for a man only makes the man come out to be his true self. It's not like he
Especially
changes. Yes, like they just come into the realization of their real self with growth and with money. So I don't know if maybe growth will now say, oh, your realization is your real identity is you are not a woman beater. I don't get it. Like, really? I don't know. I think a woman beater will always be a woman beater.
But okay, let's go back a little bit. Let's move backwards a little bit. Let's talk about some of the things or the reasons. I shouldn't want to use reasons, but the things that can make somebody be a woman beater.
Psychological problem, Neil. First of all, no, we laugh about it, but it's a psychological problem.
It's a psychological problem. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's that. But like, I also feel like some people's like mindset and training and experience,
their background, their experience,
kind of like affects. Don't you think so?
Which has then caused the psychological problem, which they need therapy for, and not just. I feel like that's another thing. We don't see that as a disease. And I think it is a disease. I think it's something that needs to be medically treated.
Yeah, because it has influence with anger problem.
Yes. I think all those things are things that needs to go into like a rehabilitation stage.
So don't you think now that if the person decides to go through that rehabilitation stage and everything and change, don't you think the person can?
I don't know, Gabby. It's like this. Okay, it's like this. For me personally, I don't know about any other person. You can find somebody and you can be in love with them and they tell you their history and their history don't affect your decision for the future with that person. To me, it does.
So what kind of history? Is it just the woman beating history?
Okay, let me give other examples.
Yeah.
So let's say I meet a guy and we're talking and he's cool. We're vibing, right? And then he tells me that he used to do drugs, and now he's not doing drugs. He's sober. A part of me, I'm sorry, would think, but boy, in the future,
she drugs.
anything if it happen. So, in a way, that would be like a sign for me to be like,
Jackpot.
yeah, I don't know if I
But
really
don't you
wanna.
like giving people the benefit of the doubt? Like second.
I like the honesty.
Yeah.
I like that you are honest, and to me, the honesty helps me make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
For other people, their decision could be, oh, I can stay with him as long as he has changed.
Mm-hmm.
But my own decision, I don't know.
So what are the things that a guy can tell you about their past that can be like, yeah, I can live with it.
Like that is terrible.
Yeah. You don't take any.
Well, maybe if a guy tells me, okay, so I don't know. This brings me to a scenario. I can't remember if it's a movie or a show that I saw. The guy met this girl. They were good. They were falling in love and everything. And then from conversations, they talked. And the girl asked him, have you ever cheated in your past relationship? Have you ever?
Please tell me he said no.
This guy was honest
And said yes.
But he cheated. So this was years later. And he said that he cheated while he was in high school.
Oh,
This guy now is probably like 35.
yeah.
But
The girl still said no.
she still said no. That's, you know what? Once a cheat is always a cheat.
But do you call high school relationship though?
But you were committed to somebody. You said you were girlfriend and boyfriend with somebody. And you still cheated on that person. What led to that cheating? I don't know. But you still broke somebody's heart through that. As young as you were. So that's what I'm saying. Some girls will be like, what is the big deal?
Yeah.
But some of us, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not to talk of the gravity of beating
So you
a
don't
woman.
believe that? Because there are different stages to this woman beating thing, right? Yes, now they
Explain.
are. So like there's a one time you cannot control his anger, is slap.
What?
Yeah, there
Okay.
is. There's a one time, I cannot control my anger. She pushed me to the extreme, to the wall. I give her one slap. I will never do it again. I never did. Right? There is, the way I like to be in charge. I like to be in control. My woman has to bow down for me and all that. But then you give her one slap, she go reset.
That one that your mentality is just on that.
That's another side. Another side is they don't care. They find every reason
to hit you. So you're
to the
saying
point
that
some people, like men will even beat the woman to the point of death and may not even see anything like they've done wrong.
In that. But so are you okay? Yes, I agree that there are stages to it, but is
So
one
you don't
better
think,
than the other?
Honestly, I feel like some men, I'm not advocating for anybody.
No, I like that you're actually on
the
this
men's side. Yeah. No, sometimes, no, but that's what we said, that sometimes
Yes,
we
I
need
like
to be in a separate.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like the man now that hits his wife the first time and till they died, he never hit her again. Right?
Yeah.
Because he realized what he did was wrong and he did everything possible not to do that again.
But would you call that person a woman beater?
He has beaten a woman regardless.
So what do you say to people that beat their sisters?
That
Because you know that's also
that it
like,
depends
if you
on
had
the
a
age
brother,
though. If it depends on
you
the
are
age.
grown.
You
And
are
you go
grown.
forth, like normal
Why are you
sibling
beating your
fights?
sister?
Yeah.
If
So
you
what do
beat
you
your
say?
sister, you can beat your wife. I'm sorry. Because your sister
Damn,
is
that's
blood. Do you
That's
get?
deep.
Yeah,
That's
she's
actually
blood. You've grown up with her. You've been with her literally almost all your life, and you are beating her. You don't have value for. You will beat your wife like clean.
Because you know sibling fights.
That's when you're a child.
You
now.
can, let's say that you are like in college, both of you together, you're in college, and like your sister has sharp mouths. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
You should be able to control yourself not to hit her.
Okay, so if you...
Because regardless, you have, as the man, you have more strength than her.
Yes, you should know that.
You should know that already. So if your sister can be using her mouth, your own blood sister, and you can easily just hit her. If you have an argument with your wife, what is stopping you from hitting her?
Because I've heard some people say that's different. Like the fact that me and my sister are fighting and I beat my
If it's
sister.
when you
I'm
are
not a
a
woman
child.
beater. Yeah.
If you're a child, baby beats, yeah. But like your sister is in college and you are beating her, come on. I don't know.
So you're still a woman beater regardless. Yeah. Okay, so back to this. We know that now, right?
For me though. Some
I
people
think I agree too. I actually do agree with that. I didn't see that before, but I agree with that because I know that when you are fighting with your sibling, like it can be messy, right?
It can.
But you're right.
Speaking of sibling, I don't know if I'm comfortable with fighting with your sibling to that point of you guys are beating each
being
other.
physical, right? People see it as a way of disciplining their sister, right? So it's not like they want to kill her or anything. They're just trying to discipline her.
First of all, are you their father and mother? Number one. Number two, as a child, when you're elder brother, there's men, boys, even elder sisters to have that,
Like
thing. I am the older one, as when you guys are kids.
Yeah.
But when you're grown, come on, you should be the one pampering your sister. You should even be the one like.
What if? Because people go through different situations, right? What if they don't have parents anymore, and your older sibling is standing in that role of
That's what I'm saying.
parent?
Yes, that's fine. As their kids, the beating you did not beat her, or training you did not train her as a
When
child.
she was younger.
Is it now that she's gonna listen?
That's another good deep one. Okay.
So
yeah,
there's no need for you to do that. If you have the heart to beat your sister,
you can beat your wife. Definitely, that's
clean.
what you're saying. Yeah. Incredible to know. Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right, actually. Okay, so now back to the fact of like there are different stages to this woman beater stuff.
Yes.
So the question is one better?
yes.
Ha.
Yes, honestly speaking, I'm not like as me. I'm going to be the advocate of the men. I'm with you.
Oh please, not
I'm
in
with
this kind
Adam.
of men. I beg.
I'm with Adam in this situation, but but in the sense that some men, like there's some men that you can say, oh, they see their dad do that to their mom, right? And they will tell themselves like, no, I will not do that. So that kind of man, or a man who naturally has anger issues, which women too beat their husbands.
Huh? Oh yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right. You're right.
Some women do have that anger
So I
issue.
guess this topic should be for both.
But it's just more common
with men.
But women too do beat their husbands.
To me, I don't think one is better than the other.
I do.
I mean, yes, there's one that will cause more pain than the other. But I just feel like the fact that you can beat me, whether it's by mistake or by psychological or by, experience or whatever, you can't beat me regardless, right? Because there's something my mom used to tell us when we were growing up and like still in high school. Obviously, she knew that we were going to be seeing men and all that. So she was like, when you start getting to the stage of being in a relationship with somebody and you guys are close or whatnot, let's now give an example that there's a scenario where there is conflict, right? If a guy can get angry to the point of yelling at you, first of all,
just get ready. The slap is coming.
the red flag is coming. Yeah, right. And then it pushes further to not just yelling at you. Now he pushes you. He has not even hit you.
No, you are missing one step. After you shout, if you can do like this and bring your hand down, you can push me and slap me.
That one said day. Yeah, that one day.
Yeah.
But she was talking about yelling, then going to the further to like pushing you. Or like, oh, just leave me alone, whatever. You just push me by mistake or whatnot. Then get to the stage of, by mistake, I raise my hand and he land on somebody, some part of you. My mother trained us to say, it's never going to change.
Hey, if you get that sign in the relationship, run,
yes. Because the reality of life is, of course, in that first scenario, they would be apologetic and they would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh, it was because of this, it was because of that. But the truth is, there's a trait in that person that allowed that situation get to that level. And it's not going to change.
Even
if you now become more gentle as the woman. Because some people will come from the aspect of, oh, the woman too should be less, blah, 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 blah. Because some women have sharp mouths, right? But even if the woman is a kind, respectful, loving, submitted, or whatever woman, the fact that guy can beat you and go away with it because you forgave him, what's to say he's not going to do it again?
I agree with you. Yeah, 100%. I 100% agree with you. But then again, let's look at...
Oh my God. Okay, let's look at
But then again, let's look at... I was going somewhere. Like people who, when they grew up, that's what they saw. That's their own definition of marriage, right? They have anger issues due to that process or whatnot, right? And then they found they now married an hot and spicy woman. And she hot and spicy one day to the wall. And he accidentally, by mistake,
Now hit her. Okay. So the question is, okay, let me let you land.
And now hit her. And the woman is like, no, I'm leaving. You're going to do this again, until you fix your anger issues, right? And he goes ahead, do therapy, make sure that he's a better man. That, to me, I honestly, as much as me, I will run. But...
So you're saying there's nothing wrong with that woman giving him the benefit of the doubt?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Especially when you can see that, because there's a difference between when a man uses his mouth to say he's going to change, than when he takes action in changing. The action is he's going for therapy if he needs it, counseling if he needs it, drawing closer to God, and all that stuff. And you can see it. That, because we women, we do see these things. You can see that this man is doing everything possible
to change.
I don't think there's anything wrong if she gives him a second chance.
Do you know stock market? To me, there's a chance that your stock can go up
or
go down. So forever, as an investor, I will continue to be on the edge. I will continue to say, am I making money or am I losing everything? So what is the point of being in that kind of relationship when my heart, my soul, my body is always going to be thinking, hey, is it coming? Is it not coming?
I think for you need to learn how to, because once you have done it for this one, and
it's hard to let go.
Because I feel like you can honestly, I think, if you can see changes in the person now, like whether it's a man or a woman, if you can see changes in them, I honestly don't see anything wrong. I
think it depends on the offense. Like,
it's just that one time.
I think it depends on the offense. Like, if you hurt me, not being physical, I can say, okay, let me, and you are trying your effort to change and do everything. I can say, okay, let me let it go and see if there's a second chance that can be given. But not, I would even say, for me, personally, I would even forgive you if you cheated than if you beat me. Yes.
So what's the difference?
There's a lot difference, my love.
Really?
To me.
You think so?
To me. Yes.
They say once a cheat, always a cheat.
Yes, I know. But I'm saying that I can still say that second option, that second chance can still be provided. Not third chance, not fourth chance. But like that second chance of even saying, let's even see if it's actually going to take the effort to change. If it's about cheating, not when it comes to beating.
Interesting.
Because this is how I say it. Let's say the first time it was just that small hit. And then it happened so that, he's sorry and apologetic and he tries to change or whatever. Second time happens. Maybe after so many years of all this therapy and all that. Second time happens. He forgot himself and he hit you. But God forbid you hit your head on something and you die. What happens at that point?
Now. So
that's my point. So to me, I'm just like, why start something in the first place?
So you don't, like the cheating one now, for example, you don't think that, he cheated one time, he's trying to change. You don't think that years later
he can still cheat.
He can cheat again. Will you still forgive him again?
No. There's no third chance. But I'm saying that the fact that you're trying to say at least give second chance for somebody, I say for me, I can still give that second chance if it's about cheating.
Then
that offense is to me, I can still say, if it happens the second time, I know I can carry my bag and leave. But God forbid the second time the mistress don't come and kill me. So I guess that one's also there. I don't know. Any of these offenses are bad, I beg.
You know what topic I want to talk about?
What?
In the future is women that are comfortable being with another woman's man.
Yeah, we'll keep that for season 3. That can be there. In fact, you know what? Please put that down for us.
For us, write in your pen and paper.
Yes. Okay, so would you say, because what I've been hearing from you right now is that depending on the gravity of the violence, of the abuse, you still think that one can still give benefit of the doubt.
I think some women who are willing to can.
Okay. I like how you removed yourself. So, okay.
Because we are very tiny. That was slap can land me in the hospital. So the women who are willing to, and you know your man. Every woman knows their man, right? And I always say something: don't overlook the red flags. Don't overlook the signs of being a potential, or you being with a potential abuser.
Yeah.
Better violence or mentally or whatever. Emotionally, that's the word. Don't overlook that. So if you know, or if you started seeing the signs and you still decided to go ahead and now you are shocked that he's giving you slap, my sister.
Yeah, because you're right. Those signs are there.
Yeah.
You just ignored it. You're right.
The love.
So would you then say that if a man used to beat women, forget the first stage one that you gave, the first stage of like, oh, by accident or something. Let's say due to experience or background and all this stuff, he beats women naturally when he's angered. Let's not even get to the biggest phase of like whether you made him angry on anything, he just beats women. Let's just even say when he has anger problem, he hits women. Would you say that kind of man, a woman can come into his life that can change him?
I don't think so. I'm sorry.
What if he loves this one?
If he loves her, the day he gets angry with her, what happens?
So the reason I'm bringing this up is I saw a video, as you know, we talked about it, where the woman got married to this man. We can put the video, or maybe should we not? I don't know.
Are they married?
I thought they were married.
I thought they were just still dating.
I know. I thought they were married, right? But anyways, maybe they are married or they're about to marry, whatever. So people came out to talk to the woman that, hey, this man that you're with is a woman beater.
I mean, she knows.
And she said, well, I don't know, but this is what her response to that or to those people's messages, because those people said, oh, this man is a woman beater, run for your life, or all those stuff. So our message to them, or our response to them was, not to me. Me, I got the better stick or end of the stick of the man. You, or those people that he was beating, got the bad end of the man. And she has got it to the level whereby a man cannot just try nonsense to her or with her to enough to just say she's enjoying the good part of him. Sorry if you've enjoyed the negative part of him. So the question now is, do you really believe that?
I do not. To be honest, like if a man is known, there's a difference, like I said, in the spectrum of the woman beating thing. But this person we're talking about, I think the wife or ex-wife is deceased, sadly.
No, I didn't even know that part of the story.
Is, yes. But
so the woman that he beat died.
Yeah, I think she's deceased.
Okay.
But what that part is different for me because like this person is known for that thing.
The man?
Yes, the man is known for that's
he beats
traits.
women.
Yes, that's what people like when you hear his name. That's literally one of the first things that come across a woman's mind, or we in general, the viewers, I should say. And you thinking that he's going to change or he has changed because of you, I don't know if I subscribe to that. I don't know if I buy it. I'm sorry. He might be sure I'm not in the relationship. If he has changed, good luck to you. But you need to remember one thing. Somebody has lost her life for this thing.
Absolutely. And I think, so I was jotting down the next question I was going to ask. I think these are the kind of repercussions that should come with this kind of character, enough to be able to stop it. What I mean is, if you're saying that his previous wife probably died from this abuse that he, it was given to her, and other women in the future, e.g. this one that he met now, is okay to praise him and say, I got the better one. Should there be more societal frown
Yes.
towards this kind of behavior, towards this kind of men.
Yes.
Enough that would shake this men.
Yes.
Because I don't think, first of all, so what I wrote down is, should law enforcement do more? I don't think our law enforcement, or should I say Nigeria law enforcement, I don't think they do enough to chastise this behavior, not to talk of the society.
Yeah.
Because I feel like maybe now with our new generation, maybe, you know, we're more against it and we speak up about it and all that. But the foundational societal norm still
encourages, they don't frown to it.
They don't
It's like
frown
they
at
can
this
literally,
thing.
you can call, because there was a movie that I was watching, someone's like years ago, and this girl called her mom, told her mom that she's leaving, this man is beating her. And he said, hey, just beating.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Just beating. And this,
Imagine your mom saying that. Who else will you trust again in this life?
And the mom was even saying, "Shebi your daddy's to." And I'm like, well, that's the problem. That's where the problem is.
So yeah. So our
I
society,
think our society, yes, they need to do better when it comes to that. Honestly, like, I feel our generation is better. We don't.
Do you support parents that insist on their daughters leaving the man?
Why not?
If that happens,
Why shouldn't you leave?
Because I've been seeing that now more often, where parents are insisting, like, God forbid, he beat you, you're coming
You
home.
are out. First of all, my mother will first of all organize boys to go and beat the man back.
Legit. So let me give you guys the gist. I need to give this gist. So your mom and I will go to the same church. So in church, they were talking about this stuff, right? And what you would do if your child or your loved ones came and they tell you the secret of, like, my partner hits me. And your mom answered the question. Your mom said, first of all, if my daughters come to say their husband is beating them, she's a Christian, no, but she's not going to be saying, let's pray about it, God will help us.
Yeah.
She's going to first of all go and arrange boys. Let those boys first of all beat him.
Chigidi from his body. Are you joking?
Then Christ can come back. I was like, what? I loved it. I was in love at that moment.
When you told me that stuff, I was like, yeah, that sounded just like my mom.
It was amazing. It was amazing to hear that. Not just to hear that from somebody older, but to hear that in church. Because what we always
pray for him. God can change him.
Yes.
God will change him until you pie in that marriage.
Yes. So yes, I'm seeing that more, where parents are like insistent that
because they don't want to lose their child.
Yes. So I think, honestly, parents, if you haven't been doing that and your child or your sister or any of your loved one comes to you and share that, because that's another reason why some of these people that are experiencing it, they feel the shame of not even opening up, because they know that at the end of the day, the society will still say,
because
go and endure.
Sadly, society frowns when a woman comes to you and says she's divorced.
Yes. So to me, I feel like the first reason when you hear somebody is divorced, the first thing you should ask is the reason.
No, they always blame the women.
Yes, and not just jump on like judging them.
You couldn't keep your home.
Yes, yes. And even when she decides to endure, right, and stay there,
and then
they still blame her.
Yes, why didn't you leave?
No, aside from even why didn't you leave, they even still blame her for the husband beating her.
What did you do to him?
What did you do?
You know,
what was your offense?
Your mouth is running too much.
Your mouth is running too much. Right?
What did you say to him? You pushed him to the wall.
I feel like more of that shame should go towards the person actually abusing, not the person being abused. Because at the end of the day, if we continue to encourage this nonsense trait that we have, that's what will continue to give these people. Because like you're right, there's some men that actually just have that mentality. If a woman is doing anyhow, I'm not. We shouldn't be giving them that ability to that.
Can't put her in check.
Yes.
As what?
As per she's your property, or like a bouncing, punching bag. So yes, and kudos to women of this generation too now that are standing up for themselves and are owning things for themselves, that if it's getting too much, they leave and they can still be financially okay to live on their own, you know. So but I don't think the journey ends there.
Yeah.
I don't think it ends in like just living. Yes, you've saved your life, but I think the society too
So
needs
should
to then
frown,
carry,
yes.
and that man should never be able to marry. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
That's why
Because
I
what's the
stand.
guarantee that he's not going to do the same to another woman?
Yes,
and another
that's
thing
why
is
I
like
stand on
women
no
who are in
opinion.
abusive relationship, especially if you have kids, the more reason why you should leave, because you don't want your kids seeing that as the norm.
Yes.
Because that's how the generational thing. It only takes one to be like, no, I don't want to. This is how it was. I saw my parents doing it. I don't want to do it. But not a lot of them have the ability to decipher and say, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So for your kids, especially if you have female kids, even male, like, you know how our society ends up putting so much
Pressure.
interest in training the women to be a good wife, you know how to cook,
Train
know how
your
to clean, know how to
sons
train your sons to love a woman. Let them see you love.
And know how to cook, know how to clean. Yes, it's both our roles. Learn to cook, learn to clean, learn to wash dishes, learn to be able to care.
Me, all of that is just common skills.
Yes.
It's not. I feel it has nothing
some
to do
homes,
with.
they would not let that sons
No, it's
work
just
in the
especially in
kitchen.
this country. When you come here for your, let's assume your masters now, she will go and be buying McDonald's every day.
Eat it now until you become the my husband will say, eat it until you become the burger yourself. So the truth is, train your daughters well the same way you're training your sons. It's not just one side of it any longer. But that's where my opinion stands, Sha, in the sense that for me, the society should frown enough that those men in that situation should not be able to marry another woman. Because when you want to marry another woman,
in this case that we're talking about now, though, like this person's story that we're talking about, the society is frowning towards it. Because when
she's not frowning
but exactly, so that's not the society problem.
But I'm still sure there are some people that will still agree with her.
But at least the outcome that we've seen so far is not in support.
That's good.
Yeah, the outcome that I've seen so far, like, run, no, my love, run.
But I can categorically tell you
definitely.
that if she did run, there are still some people that
That
will say,
want
why
to
would you run? It's because people are looking for you to get out so that they can come in. If you want to go and go in. Me, I'm ready to out. The reality is...
Yeah, he says go and go in.
Yes, the reality is, honestly, abusive men, women, bitter, whatever we want to call them, should not be able to just get a free pass into the society. So enough to there just be able to say, if you leave, I can remarry. Like, there should be some sort of consequences that they go through because... I have decided to endeavor in this act, not just even law enforcement. I'm glad the kind of country that we are in, whereby the law enforcement takes it seriously, and then your repercussion, your consequences is legal. Bye-bye to prison life. But like the society itself, even when you are in a place where the law enforcement is not as deep or as strong, we should be able to say, boy, he beats women, and you should be able to say, God forbid, let him feel the pain, of what he has done to other women. Because to be honest, Gabby, women, we are the enemies of ourselves.
Sadly, that topic is a different...
Yeah. I mean, it goes to this topic you talked about as like,
it's
we are okay with being with other women's men.
Yeah.
We are okay with being with a man that has beat that or that has hurt another woman.
Yeah.
Why do we do that?
Like I will watch some movies and I will see the women like fighting another woman because the man, oh, like, why you fighting your fellow? I don't understand. Like, like, really, you knew that this man is in a relationship.
Yeah.
He told, you can see the wedding band, but yet is
that's
that
the one you
one
want.
that come on.
I don't know why we do that, and you wouldn't want that when you are in that situation. You wouldn't want another woman to come and take him away from you. Why do we do that?
Yeah.
I think it's just a lot of brainwashing that has affected us really as women, and
it's very,
it needs to stop. It really needs to stop.
It's very irritating, to be honest.
And the belief of like women are more than men, so therefore let me grab what I find. Now, my dear, don't grab trash. Don't grab trash. There are better men out there for you. If you really indeed know your worth, there are better men out there for you that are deserving of you, that you don't have to sit with somebody else's puke or trash, Yeah.
And the person in this scenario that we're talking about, I don't think I'm surprised.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't think I'm surprised because based on like the image she has given me,
Yeah.
I'm honestly not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm just more irritated about the situation because she coming out to say,
I wish she didn't say anything.
I wish she just kept quiet. Yeah. I wish she just kept
didn't say
quiet.
anything, but that's her business.
Yeah, which is why I said there's level to the offense, because I remember I told you about another story of another celebrity that came out and they said, oh, your husband used to be a bully in high school, blah, blah. You told me that one is not the same as a woman beater.
Yes, like you're a bully in high school. Okay, so
to me, I still think it's a red flag, but that one I still believe that you can change.
I don't
Change. Growth
because
can
like
come.
there's some which I've never said this before on this podcast, but I'm a victim of bully in high school.
Yeah, you told me that. Sucks.
But it doesn't mean that there's some of those people that did what they did to me. I see them tomorrow and they look different.
Would you be close to them?
I can.
Hey.
To be honest, I can. And the reason why I said so is because like there's some things that I did too in high school. I don't see myself doing that right now anymore. In short, I'm even like,
yes.
Why did I even do that?
But did you bully a kid?
No, did I even have the heart?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So those that actually intentionally bullied me or bullied you, did I ever experience bullying? Probably, because my own bullying was probably like seniors just being seniors to juniors.
That one too is part of bullying. You say
yes,
because of that, they are not.
No, that one is not.
But
I don't see that as
bully is bullying.
Yes, I agree that bully is bullying. I don't see that as you being a bad person in that sense. The one I'm saying is, let's say that. I guess bully is bullying, honestly, because thinking about it now, because there are some people that just go extreme. Just so bad,
especially in this country that we are. It's sad.
Yeah.
But I don't think
in this country that we are, there's no excuse for it. In our country, in Nigeria, the reason why seniors do that is because their own seniors have done that to them. And there's like, this hierarchy thing of like, I'm your senior. You go and fetch water for me. You go and buy this for me. You know, that kind of thing. But like in this country,
see all of that as do you know?
Please give me more. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe my own hurt is not as deep as this bullying hurts.
Like, I was one time that they were, you know how like in junior secondary school you have JSS 1A, JSS 1B, JSS 1C, right? And I can't remember. I think I was in C, and then they told this particular boy to sit next to me. You know how you have a partner, right? And he said no, that he can't sit next to me. The teacher tried to make him sit. This guy took sand from the floor and poured on me and walked out of the class.
Why?
He didn't like me.
That is just devilish.
Exactly. So that now, like, why did you have to stain my uniform? Why did you have to pour sand on me?
And was it your age mates? Like
we were in the
classmates?
same class.
That one, I think his parents failed, because for you to be that kind of person.
It's like his parents.
No, for real. Because like, who is training these kind of kids?
He saw me that I was already in college, university, Nigeria. And I was cordial with him. Like, I didn't even act like he did anything or he and his friend did anything to me. Because in my head, we're kids, we're dumb, we're stupid, we've grown past that.
Yeah, I get that. But like, what do you say about, because some bullies, they go to the extreme of like hurting you, like physically, to the point of like, okay, maybe they are trying to initiate, because of different schools, different problem. They can do things whereby like they cut you, or
that one is that they need to check that child.
Exactly. So what if he was that kind
child.
of a bully?
If he was that kind of a bully, with the way people were coming out to say he's a bully, I think one person would have said something.
Have you seen this movie, A Night in 2020, A Night in 2005 or something? I
don't do watch.
It's a new movie that this girl, Inidima, I think I might not be pronouncing her name right, but yeah. So the guy was the same class. They were graduating from school. I'm sorry if I'm giving you spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, but it was a situation whereby, you know, all these kind of big guys in secondary school, and you're like, oh, he's that kind of famous person. He was I guess I can call him a bully too, but like, you know, that kind of person. And prom night, he was dating a friend, but like prom night, he raped her. Yes, secondary school boy at that point.
No, that one is different.
So, like, I'm saying, like, there are different kind of, like,
Yeah,
experiences
that
that
one is
people
different.
go through in
No, but
secondary
for
school.
the person that we're talking about right now, I am of the belief with the way people are coming out to say something, because
think that if
I
it was
think
deeper-
if it was that deep, the way they're coming out to speak, one of them
would have
been like, oh, this
open.
is what he did, though. He's a bully.
But I think people did.
I think
People came out and they were like, and it was quite popular too. Because they were rich. Or they are still rich. So they're like, no, this one is like, people said things. I can't remember specific things now, but like people said different things just to warn her, like, well, boy, is that kind of person. But I don't know. I think it's still much different than a woman beater. To the point whereby his ex-wife died and all that.
Yes,
so.
it is, to be honest.
I mean, honestly, to each their own. But for me, if you ask me, can love change a woman beater? I would say
no.
Absolutely not. I would say nothing can change them. Even rehabilitation, therapy, and all that.
No, something can change
hopefully
them. God can change them.
What?
God can change them.
I mean, yes, God can change them. My mom would say, "Eja kika, oti di eja kika." Do you know the meaning of that? So, like dry fish. You know, dry fish that you would fold.
Yeah.
Imagine if you want to open it. When you open it, you want to straighten it, it will crumble.
Yeah.
It can never be straightened again. Once it's folded like that, it can't be straightened again. So that's why,
deep.
why, like, when you see an adult act in a certain way, it's going to be very hard to change them, because at that point, they are already structured to the way they are supposed to be structured. They're already molded to the way they're supposed to be molded. You trying to straighten them out now, or, the stupid one that I hear, oh, I like a bad boy. I like it's a project. I can fix him.
Let's not even go into that,
Mama,
because that's what pisses me off. You know that. Let's not even.
So, like, it's like that to me when you think,
I can change him.
I can change him for me. Yeah, it will change for me. My dear, you will suffer, Amo, until one day he brings you flowers on your grave. So
it as well. But yeah, to the person in question, just be safe.
I don't
Look
care
after yourself.
About the person. Question. Let's say
the people in question, be safe.
Yes, if you are in that situation as a woman, right, or as a potential fiance or something to the person that you've heard their story that they used to beat somebody, and yes, you have probably seen traits of them making efforts and all that. Please sleep with one eye open. That's all I can say.
He said I sleep with one eye open. Yeah, just be safe out there, and nobody can make the decision for you. If you still decide to want to go into that kind of relationship, whatever you see and get inside,
take it. It's a different thing if you've never heard the story, if you've never seen a trait, and then you get into the relationship or the marriage, and then it starts
manifesting.
And even that, I would say, that's safe. Pick your bags and run. Don't endure. Don't let the society say,
pray
you can
for him.
Pray for him. Oh, the movie I saw, A Pastor. That movie is on Prime.
What's the title?
I can't remember, but it's Auntie Choma that acted that movie. Choma Chukwuka. She was the pastor's wife, and the pastor was always beating her.
Was it not BDSM?
Maybe it was BDSM.
I think it was BDSM.
I remember that. I think it was beating, some sort of abuse.
No, it's BDSM, because the man is a pastor,
and he's always hurting her.
And it's BDSM. It wasn't beating her, because I've seen the movie. That she left. Yes, and then his ex-girlfriend. I finished it. His ex-girlfriend came back and was trying to get him that she was now Auntie Chioma's I think secretary or PA or something, right?
I need to go and finish that movie. I got irritated because I was just like, a whole pastor. And he was always sorry. This was not about gay.
So that's
sorry.
He wasn't beating her.
Okay.
It was the BDSM. He liked the raw,
But that one, I guess that one, you should have known the kind of sex he likes.
Well, I don't think she did.
Okay, yeah, we're probably keeping it to marriage.
Yeah, I don't think he did. She did, because I think he was trying to change,
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you know, when is that what you enjoy? Every once in a while, woman
I need to
just,
go and finish this movie, Sha. Because me, I thought the story was, because when they started, I knew it was abusing her some way, but he was
Yeah.
always apologetic and sorry about it and all that. But I was just like, just leave him. But I could see why she was still saying, because the guy was always very apologetic.
Apologetic, yeah.
Which we've seen stories like that, where he will beat you today,
buy you
beg
Ferrari
you,
tomorrow.
buy you Ferrari, buy you flowers, do everything. And that story is a cliche now. You should be able to leave at that point, please. Because Ferrari, flowers or not, being apologetic or not, it's not going to save your life when you need to. So, yeah.
Exactly.
My advice for you is to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run, no.
Yeah. All right, Gabby, let's end it here, because I feel like if we keep going, it'll just keep annoying me in a way. But yeah. May God bless everybody. And like Gabby said, remain safe out there. Watch out for red flags, you guys.
Yeah,
I think
stop ignoring. That's one problem with women, especially tend to, even men do it.
Yeah.
Just ignore the red flags and.
Yes, men do it too. Let me not tell you stories of men too suffering this, not physical abuse, but like emotional abuse, because they saw traits and they ignored it. So it happens to both genders.
Yeah.
But the truth, something you should bring into 2025 is for you not to ignore red flags.
Yes.
Please, in your relationship, is a very important, vital thing.
Yeah.
That you should please, because I know the fear is also, where do I start from? I don't want to. Maybe it's
Starting from the bottom, now we're here.
maybe it's like a long-term relationship or marriage, and you're like, where do or kids are not involved.
Okay, so
Please, like Gabby said, in fact, it's better. I was watching one Emirati woman. She was talking about how she left her husband. This is not us advocating for divorce or leaving your husband, though. But she was talking about why she left her husband. She was like, for years, she stayed in that marriage because she was afraid.
Society?
No, she was afraid of losing her children, because I guess in their culture, if she left, the husband would take the children and she won't be in their life anymore. So she was afraid of that, and so she continued to endure the marriage for years, until one day she decided that she said, this was what she said to herself, that if I don't leave, instead of losing my children will lose respect in me, or respect for me. Because you're right, they are seeing the shit that their father is taking you through.
Yeah.
And you are enduring it and you are taking it. So therefore, they will continue to lose respect for you, because my mother cannot stand up for herself. So trust me, your kids are watching you. Even if you say, it's been a long time, where can I start from? There are kids involved now. Let me tell you, they're all watching you, and it can either affect them by them being the abuser, or them being the abused, and they will also stay because their mother stayed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yep.
That's
why you hear men that say, hey, if my mother would go
but
to
my mother took it. Why can't you take it?
I'm not your mother.
Yeah. My mother took it. Why can't you take it? Imagine that statement.
Yeah.
Imagine. I
That's
would say
crazy.
the mother, she has failed. You have failed your son or your daughter if you let them grow up with that kind of mentality. So please. Yeah, I really hope we never find ourselves in that situation, because it's easier said than done.
Exactly.
So pray, please, yeah. But if you're going through that, may God give you the strength to be able to stand for yourself and choose yourself and choose life. Be pro-life, okay? All right, you guys, we're going to end it here.
And subscribe.
Remember, remember, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go subscribe.
Please.
Follow us on all social media platforms. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, and also listen to us on Spotify as well. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcast.
I always say Apple Music.
I know.
Always.
We are on actually all the podcast platforms that you can think of. We are on there. Just search BrewingHer Podcast and you will find your girls there. All right, guys. Until next time, remain beautiful. We will see you on the next episode. Bye.